Good evening, everyone. 1 month since it all started here in the Stade de France. We have the final of the UEFA European Championship 2016, the 15th final of this competition, and of course it's been a busy month. It's the 51st game of this enlarged tournament. Portugal have defied the odds and some indifferent early form to reach their second final. France trying to become the first host to triumph since they themselves became Europe's champion nation just across their capital city at the Parc des Princes back in 1984. When Nani's ready, away we go. Usually respectful of Germany, and rightly so. It's an early sight of goal here for Nani, who's had a terrific tournament as well. Earned himself enough, not quite deep enough. So, Matuidi stepping in, Griezmann. Not an easy ball to
at the moment, struggling to get up to the pace of France. Getting robbed to the ball, just like Ronaldo was there.
And he stayed down.
Well, Didier Deschamps got his players fired up here. Obviously urging a very quick, aggressive start. We've seen that on a number of occasions. Attacking to the ball, getting the foot in first.
Well, Ronaldo was in that Portugal side as a youngster in 2004, when really they should have come away with the trophy and the winners' medals. He's still... They used 17 players in that first game, 15 of whom are involved in this squad. Here's Payet after a slip. Well, what a good header. It was typical of a man in form from Griezmann. But Rui Patricio in Portugal's goals having a good tournament too. Corner taken by Payet. And Giroud, who started the tournament off, of course, with a goal at this end of the stadium to give them the lead. This was Griezmann. And plenty of headed goals in this. And João Mario. Lost on penalties in the end to Sweden. William Carvalho, be hoping it doesn't go to penalties here, but there's worse than that.
That is not good news, is it? I think that's the end of his night by the looks of him.
And sheer distress for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I think it must have been that Payet challenge that he hasn't recovered from. And as a player, you know when it's not going to get better, when you're going to have to come off, and that seems to be the case here.
Well, it's a bitter pill for the country to swallow, and of course for Cristiano himself.
It's just the two knees clashing. Payet's right onto Ronaldo's left.
Well, he's strapped up a bit.
He seems to be moving
another go
okay.
here. It's a great run by Moussa Sissoko.
They can't handle him, can they? They can't handle that power.
Has been the Portugal side of the story in the build-up to this final, whether Cristiano Ronaldo would finally be a winner for his country. He's a winner so often in club football. He cares so much. He was asked Fernando Santos yesterday by the assembled media, would this be his last game, Cristiano Ronaldo? And the reply was no, it'd be his last game in the tournament. Although he obviously hoped it would be a lot longer than the 24 minutes that we've had.
Well, at this point, he's feeling sorry for himself as much as anything else. And you can understand that. He's worked so hard, waited so long to get to this point, to a major final with his country. And when it happens, it only lasts a few minutes really until that challenge comes.
Here's Payet. Sissoko has done well. Rui Patricio well again. That's turning out. His second comes in. Guerrero gets his head to it. A bit awkward for him. Pogba trying one of those to sit and dip. He's done well here. And that's better. He's created the shooting chance for Antoine Griezmann. On an easy one from that angle. His ball to Coman. Griezmann! Well, I don't think too many people in the stadium can believe he's missed that.
Well, he's run off Guerrero.
He'll get back on his feet here, and he has done. For Giroud on his strong side. Another strong save from Rui Patricio.
Just a tactical switch.
Eder is a forward with not a very good goal-scoring record. Just seeing Nani from the right. Oh! Comes out for Quaresma. Well, that could have been the final decider. Moutinho. Nani! Be a great time to find a real moment of quality like that from Sissoko. Coman. Evra. Gignac. He's spin here. He has done! It's still on for France. Griezmann. Well, Maurice, who's had so little to do, but so, 15 minutes each way to go. Taken by Quaresma. Flags up. And it wasn't too far away, but it wouldn't have counted so much contact with that language. Here is Quaresma. Eder! Well, France survive and look to counter-attack here with Griezmann and Coman.
Can't play your part on the pitch, why not do it by whispering a bit of encouragement?
Well, it still will be a winner's medal for him and all the glory that comes with it. He's played a major role in the tournament. He said more to Quaresma, who replaced him, I think, than anybody else. Be a French huddle here, and no Cristiano Ronaldo, but his substitute Ricardo Quaresma is a practitioner of the art. But it's Guerrero who takes it, hits the bar. He's on the trophy with that free kick. Here comes Eder. Not got much help. Oh, he doesn't need any help. The striker who rarely scores has scored maybe the biggest goal in the history of the Portugal national team.
Well, I said earlier, he would have been an unlikely hero when he had that header saved by Hugo Lloris. But that drive from distance, he could not have hit it any better. As you say, Martin, he's not a striker that stands out. Cristiano Ronaldo calling somebody back. He's pulling all the strings down there.
Yeah.
Can hardly walk himself.
Well, assistant manager and star player. I think we put the assistant in brackets. Needs to get his cross in. Does get his cross in.
Oh, flag's up.
The flag did go up in the end, not on the shot from Martial. A little bit more time. But it's the greatest night in Portugal's football history for Cristiano Ronaldo. From tears to cheers and more tears, this time of joy. Their first major trophy against all the odds. And France, just as Portugal did themselves in 2004, fail in front of their own fans. And it's Portugal who are champions of Europe. They hadn't beaten the French for 41 years, 10 successive defeats, but the perfect time to put that record straight. Well, ready for the photos, but it's an even better snap when you've got the silverware in your hands. And it's coming Portugal's way. They are maybe party poopers in Paris, but they are Portugal. And tonight they've been simply magnificent. Champions of Europe 2016.